Previously in this section of the tutorial, I've covered a variety of methods and techniques of creating text cast members in Director, including using field text or standard text. Now, whether using field or standard text, before actually creating your text cast members, it's a good practice to embed the fonts you want to use in your Director movie. Embedding fonts makes Director store all font information in the movie file itself so that a font will appear correctly even if it's not installed on a user's system. This is a typical problem where as an author you'll create some very nice typefaces and some fonts using fonts you have installed on your system, but they don't play correctly on the user's system because they don't have those same fonts. So embedding the fonts is a way of getting around this because embedded fonts are available only to the movie. There are no legal obstacles to distributing fonts in your Director movies. Embedded fonts appear in a movie as a cast member and work on Windows and Mac computers both. The size of the embedded fonts depends on the character sets chosen to be recorded. To embed your fonts, you'll choose from the main menu, Insert, Media Element, and then down here in the drop-down, Font. That'll bring up this Font Cast Member Properties dialog. Now to speed up movie downloading, keep a file size small by specifying a subset of characters to include. If you do not embed fonts in a movie, Director substitutes available system fonts. After you embed a font in a movie file, the font appears on all the movie's font menus and you can use it as you would any other font. When you open a movie created in a previous version of Director with the entire font set embedded in it, the characters of the font are represented by the character sets that they belong to from the Font Cast Member Properties dialog box right here. This is also true for embedded partial character sets. So to embed a font in a movie, open this Font Cast Member Properties dialog box by choosing Insert Media Element Font from the main menu. From here, the original font drop-down. Select a font that is currently installed on your system. For example, let's go ahead and do Apple Casual here. In the new font name text box, the name of the font is followed by an asterisk. Notice right there. This name appears on all font menus in Director. In most cases, you should probably not change the name of a font. The left list box over here enlists the scripts that are present in the selected font. Double-click the script that you want to embed in the font. Notice that it gets added over here. You can also use the left arrows and right arrows to remove items or add items. The partial characters option here lets you select exactly which characters in the font will be included. If you select partial, enter the characters to be included in the text box here on the right. So for example, A, B, C, D, and so on. So there you have a technique called embedding fonts that ensures that the fonts that you're using in your Director projects that you have available on your system can be viewed successfully by everyone who views your Director movies. Let me now move on to the next movie and show you how to convert text cast members to bitmaps.